Hello, friends. How was your day? I thought I'd go back to my old setup and then we'll do the dinner show in the kitchen. Anyway, let's talk about what happened on this day on December 12th. Let's see, there's something interesting that I can talk about. Okay, today in music, 1792. Ludwig van Beethoven, 22, receives his first lesson in music composition from Franz Joseph Haydn, 60. Alright, and let's go. Famous birthdays. Oh yeah, here we go. Edvard Munch, or Munch, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. 1863 to 1944. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday. Frank Sinatra's birthday. 1915 to 1998. Celebrity birthdays. Bob Barker, 1923 to 2023. Bob Pettit, 92nd birthday. That's amazing. Dionne Warwick, 84th birthday. And Jennifer Connelly's her 54th birthday. Fun fact about today. Deepest point on land on Earth identified under Denman Glacier, East Antarctica at 3.5 kilometers, 11,500 feet below sea level. That was on December 12th, 2019. Famous weddings. 1666, Leopold I, Holy Roman Emperor, 26, married his niece and cousin Margaret Teresa of Spain, 15. The celebrations last almost 2 years. Did I read that right? Wait, did his niece and cousin marry, or did he marry his niece who was also his cousin? I'm not sure, but that sounds a bit weird. Okay, 1957, American piano player singer Jerry Lee Lewis, 21, weds his cousin Myra Gale Brown, 13, so gross, while still married to his second wife Jane Mitchum. Then they legalized marriage in 1958 and divorced in 1970. So that's that one. Okay. One more. 1991, actor Richard Gere, 42, weds supermodel Cindy Crawford, 25, in Las Vegas. Really? She was 25 in 1991? I had no idea. Interesting. Let's see if there's anything more interesting. Ooh, okay, hold on. Oh, not. Okay, I think that's enough. So I was going to talk about my day today. I think these lives are turning into kind of like a diary, which is kind of interesting and fun. And I don't tend to rant about my days because I, I'm not a ranty type of person. I just tend to get on with things, you know. So today was kind of intense. So I come on here and talk to my friends. Um, when you kind of disagree with your manager because they want you to sell a certain number of things and you don't, and they disagree with you. I don't know. I know it's a business, and it's important to get certain figures and numbers in, but I just don't think I'm that kind of person. Or maybe I'm just in the wrong field. Um, and I end up just feeling like a salesperson when I just want to help people. I'm just gonna move on with this. This is really boring stuff. Okay, that's it. That's enough for ranting. That's not really rant. Just get on with it. All right. Today is December. We're 2 weeks away from Christmas Eve, and I think this is the first day that I only have one day off, which is Christmas Day. I don't know if you have any plans during this time of year. I don't. I just tend to watch a lot of Christmas films and have some fun food like chocolate or whatever I can find, or I might try and make something. I just really enjoy baking more than actual cooking from scratch. There are a few things that I like cooking from scratch sometimes, like making a really nice salad or soup. Maybe I need to push myself more. Maybe I need to make that on a live, and um, we'll see how well I do. I feel like I don't have a lot to say today, even though I did earlier today. I wanted to share a few bits. Okay, hold on. I'm just looking at my notes. I do have some peppers that I can eat today. I've got bird's eye chilies, because that's what I found. And today we're having fish pie, because I was meant to have it yesterday, but I completely forgot to have it. Okay. Let's see if there's anything interesting I can talk to you about. Alright. Last weekend we had a storm in the UK and it was quite bad. I feel really bad because there are some people that have died in the storm, and I feel really bad for their families, and I hope they're okay. So I'm just sending out kind of prayers and good wishes. Okay. Right. Alright, hold on. Nope. Hold on. Okay, I found some pet news, and some of them are really sweet. Okay, so the headline for this in Cornwall is Street Clinics Held for Homeless People's Pets. I love that. That's so sweet. Let's see what the story is about. Okay, volunteer vet. Um, I think it's Cassie. Cassie Kilty said she had seen strong bonds between people sleeping rough and their pets. I'm not surprised. Okay, vets are offering free pop-up clinics for pets owned by homeless people in Truro. Truro is in Cornwall. And okay, national charity Street Vets. I've never heard of it, but this is amazing. Offers the animals free health checks, medicine, vaccinations by volunteer vets and veterinary nurses. The charity has found as few as 10% of hostels across the UK allow people to stay with their animal, leading to really difficult decisions for owners sleeping on the streets. Jo Thomas, who brings her Jack Russell and French Bulldog to a street clinic service every month, said she was offered a flat, but the offer was withdrawn when the landlord learned she had dogs. It was a bit heartbreaking, but I wouldn't give them up for the world, she said. Volunteer vet Cassie Kilty said the bond she had seen between people sleeping rough and their pets was like none I've ever seen. She said they take amazing care of them. They would feed their dog before they would feed themselves. And We've seen that lots of times. Lois Wilde of St. Petrox, a Cornish homelessness charity, said securing accommodation posed a particular challenge to animal owners. Having a pet can, unfortunately, force someone into having to make a really difficult decision because so many housing provision and landlords won't allow pets, she said. This is really sad. I wonder what happens to the pets. I know that during this year homelessness does go up, and I do give as much as I can to my local charity. It's hard at time of year. So I think whatever we can do and whatever we can give is help to make it easier, especially to the kids that are homeless or find it difficult to find a home. Okay, I think I might do a funny section to the show. And I had this idea, and I don't know if you'll find this funny or not. Okay, so I think I'll do like an ASMR section. Okay, so let's do about 10 minutes of an ASMR section, and then we'll do the dinner show. Okay, this is I used to do banana bread. I used to bake banana bread. I haven't done it in a while. I used to bake it with oat flour, and in the middle of the oat bread, I would put some Nutella in it and some other ingredients, and I would just throw it in the oven. Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, hold on. Banana bread recipes in the UK. Let's see if I can find one that I used to use. Um, okay, I'll just choose a random one. Okay, here we go. I'll bring the mic up. ASMR style. You might have to raise the volume. Or this just might be the most annoying thing for you. In that case, you're allowed to just log off. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's one of Mary Berry's recipes. Okay, this is from the website called The Happy Foodie. A warming banana loaf recipe made using the ripest bananas. And by ripest, I'm gonna add wait until they turn black. I did that once, and my landlord threw away my bananas thinking that I neglected them. But no. And then I had to just get some fresh bananas and wait till they almost go off. Because they are the sweetest then. This deliciously moist. I know some of you hate this word. I'll say that again, moist. Loaf cake, best served in thick slices, is one of Mary Berry's most popular slices. Recipes, I apologize. From the book Simple Cakes by Mary Berry. Let's have a look. Okay, this is the introduction. This is a lovely moist loaf, which really doesn't need to be buttered. It freezes extremely well. Any bananas left in the fruit bowl are ideal for this cake. The riper they are, the better. Here are the ingredients: 100 grams or 4 ounces of butter softened, 2 eggs, 2 ripe bananas, mashed, 225 grams or 8 ounces of self-raising flour, 1 tablespoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I extremely apologize if you put 1 tablespoon of baking powder. You might have to start from scratch or take a bunch of it out. Okay, good luck. 2 tablespoons of milk. Okay, this is now how you do it. You'll need a 900 gram to pound loaf tin, 17, is that centimeters? 17 by 9 by 9 centimeter base measurements for the loaf tin, or 6.5 by 3.5 by 3.5 inches. Lightly grease the loaf tin and line it with non-stick baking parchment. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or gas mark 4, whichever applies to you. Measure all the ingredients spoon. And don't beat yourself with a wooden spoon by accident, because it sounds like you're about to beat yourself with a wooden spoon. In that case, I apologize. You have to beat the ingredients together, obviously. If this is too cringy for you, I apologize ahead of time. Spoon the mixture into the prepared tin and level the surface. Bake for about 1 hour until well risen and golden brown. A fine skewer inserted in the center of the cake should come out clean. Leave the cake to cool in the tin for a few minutes. Otherwise, you might burn yourself. No, I think might be easier to take the banana bread out. Then loosen with a small palette knife and turn the cake out. Listen, I don't even own a palette knife. The only palette knife I had was a painting palette knife, because I'm an artist, or was an artist, or, just to paint with. It's really fun. Right, remove the lining paper or baking sheet if you did, and leave on a wire rack to cool completely. You know what? I never had a wire rack. I just let it cool in the tin, and I just took it out and put it on a plate or a chopping board, and then just eat it, I guess. And then she says, slice thickly to serve. Yeah, I guess you could do that, or you can pick the whole thing out and take a gigantic bite out if you're hungry, or if you're a savage, I guess. That's the end of the ASMR section. I hope you enjoyed this section, and I hope it didn't cringe you out completely. If you want me to do more ASMR, I might do a separate video, because that sounds just fun, doesn't it? Or, you know what? I think I will. I will read part of the first chapter, if not the first chapter of the first book that I wrote. I hope you enjoy that. I hope you enjoyed the pre-dinner show, and now it's the dinner show. See you later, and goodbye.